Welcome back to parkbench.com/Monroe-CT. I'm Danielle Ronan with Keller Williams Realty, and today we're going to talk about home inspections, which are one of the most important aspects in my world. And so I invited Tom Allen of Compass Property Inspections to come and talk to us a little bit. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
It's my sincerest pleasure. So tell us a little bit how you got involved into the home inspection business.
Well, I've been in the construction and renovation business for more than 35 years, and I spent almost 20 years working in higher education as the executive director of facilities, where I managed almost $500 million worth of construction and renovations for a premier liberal arts college.
Okay, very interesting. And so that translated into home inspections. And what could you tell the audience about home inspections, and why are they so important in the process of purchasing real estate?
Well, one of the things that is really important for new home buyers is for them to understand the critical aspects of a home inspection. Many things that most people don't understand is how much water can deter or deteriorate the property in a very short order time.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
So one of the critical aspects of managing the water for around all of your retaining walls, making sure that the water is managed to make sure all of that water is moving away from the property, managing all of the gutters coming off of the roof, managing all of that, making sure that that water is not seeping down into the foundation, which can cause many issues.
I bet. And in addition to water, what are some of the other key things that you would be looking for when you do a home inspection?
Well, a major item is all of the equipment, of course, all of the boilers, the air conditioning systems. As an example, air conditioning systems might be reaching the end of their useful life, but that in itself is not a deficiency. So maybe the air conditioning system is 20 years old, but it's still producing a delta temperature between the supply air and the return air of 14 degrees, which is one thing that we look at. We're looking for a 14 to 20 degree differential between the supply air and the return air.
Okay. And even if one of the major mechanicals is at the end of their useful life, however, the current homeowner has been maintaining it very well over the years, what would be your opinion on that?
Certainly, let's say, for instance, the air conditioning system may have a 12 to 15 year life expectancy, but if that air conditioning system is still maintained and it's 20 years old and it doesn't have any other deficiencies, then I would just let things go as they may. Preventative maintenance is a key piece of maintaining your equipment. And in fact, one of the things that I do on one of my reports is I put all of the major issues in this red bucket. Those are all the life safety related issues on an inspection.
Right.
All of my other recommendations go in a yellow bucket.
Okay.
And then everything is in great shape is in the green bucket. And that's something that I designed for the Board of Trustees at the college that I worked for. And it worked out extremely well.
Well, it makes a lot of sense, and it certainly helps us as realtors when we're guiding our clients through a home inspection report to say, okay, red bucket items, those are the ones we really need to focus on and see if we can get some resolution. So how many inspections would you say you do a day or a week?
Well, I try to manage just 2 inspections a day. So I schedule up to 4 hours for the inspection. It doesn't always take 4 hours.
Right.
It really depends on the client. And I also spend quite a bit of time with my clients on the inspection. So every inspection is different, of course, but I schedule normally 4 hours for each inspection. Some people are very interested and others may not be as interested. So generally at the most 2 inspections a day.
So what keeps you going? What keeps you motivated for the next day to just hit it again?
Honestly, it's speaking with my clients and making sure that they fully understand that property before they purchase it, or maybe it's a home that they already own and they're getting it ready for the market. But I truly enjoy speaking with them about areas that they could provide improvements on the property. It's a great discussion, and I really enjoy it.
Okay, wonderful. And I know that giving back to the community is very, very an integral part of what you do. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Exactly. So I've always been giving back to the community. One thing that I've been doing for the last 32 years is I'm a volunteer for the National Ski Patrol up at Mohawk Mountain, and that's been a real joy. My children have grown up there, and now my grandchildren are growing up there. So that's been really nice. And the other thing is, more recently, we're doing a book drive for the local school system for their lending library. So what we did was we put containers out in some of the local merchants, and we're collecting lightly used books from the public, and we're planning to put up these lending libraries in the fall.
I love it. I love that giving back to the communities that give to you. I just think that's so important in any business. So we're going to conclude here, and one question I have to ask is, for all of those home buyers out there right now who are just about to purchase a home, as a home inspector, what is the biggest piece of advice you can give them?
Well, number one is obviously to have the home inspection. There's other things that are going into that in terms of, if you have a well or certainly radon, inspection would be important for any home buyer. That would be important as well.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. And if you are looking to purchase a home or you're looking to put your home on the market, please give Tom a call. Reach out to Compass. What phone number can they reach you at?
Oh, they can reach us at 860-350-1500.
And do you have a website?
We do. It's Compass, PI-CT.com.
Wonderful. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next time on parkbench.com/Monroe-CT.